Hello everyone, my name is ARSYA DEANDRI. I'm from the group 8. So, on this video, I'm gonna tell you about subject in abstract noun phrase. So, what is abstract noun phrase? An abstract noun phrase is a group of words built around an abstract noun. A noun that names an idea, quality, or state and not a physical thing. For the example is like down below, like the love of music, John's fears of spider, and etc. Each is a noun phrase, and the head of noun is, for the example, love, fear, arrival, destructions. That is abstract, and it refers to a concept, not something tangible. So, what is the subject in an abstract noun phrase? When an abstract noun describes an action, event, or emotion, it often implies a subject, the doer or experiencer of that concept. In grammar, the subject in an abstract noun phrase is the noun or possessive form that indicates who who or what the abstract idea belongs to, originates from, or is performed by. It's often shown in one of these ways, like possessive form, prepositional phrase with by, or sometimes understood implicitly. For the example of possessive form is like John's love music. So this possessive form is often used. Okay, so uh, is there any other way we can use it? Of course, there's any other ways, like possessive form, or which we call the most common. So it used when the subject is the experiencer or the doer of the abstract idea. For for the pattern is possessive noun or pronoun plus abstract noun plus of blah blah blah. For the example, John's fears of spiders. So, John, the subject, he felt fears. And then for the next is prepositional phrase with by. It used when the noun phrase describes an action or process like destruction, creation, discovery, etc. For the pattern is the abstract noun plus of object plus by subject. For the example, the destruction of the city by the enemy. So the by phrase explicitly marks the agent or the subject performing the action. For the next is pre-modifier, or we call it noun or adjective before the abstract noun. Sometimes the subject appears as a modifier before the abstract noun, especially in formal or academic style. For the pattern is noun plus abstract noun plus of blah blah blah. For the example, student participation in the project. So the student, who is the subject, they participate. It's common in official or academic English, like reports or research writing. And then for the next is of praise as subjects. Less common or reversed roles. In some contents, the of praise can actually express the subject, especially when the abstract noun represents a state of emotion. And for the pattern, the plus of abstract noun plus of subject. For the example, the arrival of the guest. So the guest, which the subject, they arrive. Okay, for the notice. Here, the of praise is not the object. It's the subject of the underlying verb. For the example, like the guest arrived and the city grew. That's for the highlight point. And for the last one is implied or omitted subject. Sometimes the subject is understood from the context, not stated. For the example, the fear of failure. So, uh, someone's fears is implied as the subject. It's common in general or emotion expression where the subject doesn't need to be named. So the summary is the subject in an abstract noun phrase can appear in many grammatical forms, not just possessive, but what matters is who performs or experiences the abstract concept. Okay, that's all for my presentation. Thank you for watching and bye bye. See you next time.